What's up, people? We are back with more of WAS, the Hourglass of Lepidoptera. In the previous video, we had an interesting run-in with the military police, who turns out to be nothing but creeps, and yeah. Lise came up and saved the day together with Lynn, because Rosary was in trouble, and yeah, Lynn and Lise seem to have gotten off on the wrong foot, so we've decided to all go back to the church to try and sort things out, I guess. So please let them get along with each other, because they could be an amazing combo. They're both being silent. Okay, I'm being silent too. I managed to bring Lise and Lynn to the church, but they don't speak a single word there. The atmosphere here is heavy, and the mood is beyond bad. Come on, say something, would you? Nina made us some lovely tea and everything. Cups of tea are spreading steam and a nice aroma throughout the room, but neither Lynn nor Lise are drinking theirs. Hey, if you want to leave, you can just return to Germany or wherever the hell you're from with your lady over there. Lynn spoke first. We were supposed to settle this down, but Lynn is still taunting Lise. What? Lynn's words make Lisa's eyes open wide. Lynn, that was too rude to lead with. She should read the situation. I just said what she's already thinking. Lise wants to go home to Germany with that girl over there, Nina or something. She's been thinking that. Everyone is astonished at Lynn, as she confidently guesses what Lise is thinking. It's more presumption than supposition, but I don't know how Lynn can understand Lise that deeply. I'm sure it's the first time they've met. It's too much for her shrewd instincts. Uh-oh. Oh wow, she actually looks kinda sad. I thought it'd be something really off the wall with you, but you looks like you nailed it. You must be a telepath, but I didn't expect to see one here. Oh, look at that. It's like an epic showdown. You can see the sparks literally flying in the room. Oh, you're a hell of an ex-soldier to figure out that I'm a telepath, Liselot. But I guess you got more leads to figure that out. Lise, were you in the army? No wonder you're so strong. But wait, how did you know Lise is an ex-soldier, Lynn? I only just found out about it. Lise being an ex-soldier explains her fighting ability. But the question is, how did Lynn find that out? I'm sure Lynn and Lise never met before, and Lise and Nina didn't mention it either. I can barely believe it, but you do have the ability to read people's thoughts? Hey, what are you saying, Lise? I don't think such a supernatural ability exists in reality. We don't live in fairy tales, you know? I glance at Rosary and Nina to see if they agree with me. Rosary and Nina are astonished and frozen, as if they can't understand what anyone's saying. I know nobody would believe me if I said I can read minds, but Eye Patch Lady figured it out, and I think the little lady may have guessed it as well. No more hiding, I guess. I thought everyone would stay quiet for a while, but Lynn speaks up with a surprising fact. She's right. I was born with the ability to read minds. I can understand what my opponents are going to do. That's my strength with fighting and gambling. Are you kidding me? It really explains your skills if you're a mind reader, but I still can't accept the fact that the ability to read minds really exists. Huh? Do I look like I'm joking? I knew you were thinking dirty thoughts while you were staring at my chest. Oh god. Our thoughts are not safe anymore, near Lynn. What? She's right. Oh my god. Lynn's got nice breasts. And I'm right at puberty. Yeah, raging hormones everywhere. So I start thinking like that sometimes. But she knows that. Wait a minute, Lynn. I know Tadayoshi-kun is that age, and you have nice proportions. Wow, even Rosary says that. But that alone isn't enough to convince me that you're able to read minds. Please, don't, Rosary. I appreciate you trying to help, but all you're doing is confirming to Lynn that I was thinking dirty thoughts about her. Yeah, thank you, Rosary. Ugh, it's like your parents finding your hidden porn stash. What? That never happened to me, or I don't even have a stash. What are they talking about? Such a thing, that's not what guys have, right guys? We don't have such a thing. Inaccurate story. Not that I have any books like that. Rosary. You're worried about your arms and stomach getting flabby, aren't you? Oh my god, she's just airing out all the dirty laundry. If you want to lose weight, you should concentrate more on exercising than eating less. How did you know that? Lynn, are you really able to read minds? Considering Rosary's reaction, Lynn's words seem to be true, and that's why Rosary's been eating less. Rosary, how about a jog with me later? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Don't just pinch me out of nowhere, please. She's pinching me so hard that she could rip off my skin. I guess that's to be expected, but I'll worry about it later. Lynn, so it's true that you can read minds. Like I keep saying, who would joke about having a power like that? Me? I stare into Lynn's eyes. I can see in her eyes that it's true. She's not lying, or bluffing at all. And little lady over there, you seem to have a problem, but you can't tell anyone about it. I won't tell them what you're thinking, but if it's true, you should return home like Eye Patch Lady said. Nina's expression turns sad, as though she's been intimidated by Lynn. I know Lise won't let that go by without a word. How difficult must that be for Lynn if she can... How does it actually work, right? Do you just randomly hear thoughts from people walking by, or do you actually like have to sort of focus on that person a little bit to try and read their thoughts? I'm pretty sure it's not like out in the open, right? Like all these thoughts are just flying around and you pick up on it randomly. I think you kind of have to pick and choose, like, I want to try and read her mind, and then bam, you read her mind. I'm guessing that is how it would work. I have no idea though. Cause otherwise it would be pretty annoying. You're just la 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 la. Then no public safe or public area or whatever where it's like extremely crowded. You would try to avoid those places because you hear all these random thoughts from all the people and you would just go crazy, I imagine. So yeah, that would be my best explanation for how it would work. I can't abide your rudeness towards my lady. Stop that, Lise. But, my lady, that woman. The atmosphere becomes volatile, but Nina holds Lise off. I just thought what you were thinking. Seems there's nothing more to say, so I'll be off. Lynn! Lynn leaves the room, ignoring Rosary trying to stop her. I'm getting confused. What should I do? Oh my god, do we go after Lynn? Don't go after Lynn. I kinda wanna go after Lynn. Maybe try and convince her to come back, but what good would that do though? Cause it seems like no matter what, they're not gonna get along, Lise and Lynn. And considering the fact that Lynn can actually read minds, so what she is saying out loud probably is true, right? About Nina and what... I mean, it was pretty clear that Lise is the only reason... She's just doing her job, right? She wants to keep Nina as safe as possible. And she thinks that being with us or near us is not keeping Nina safe. Or it's not the safest possible place. So she would much rather have her return to Germany than, you know, be here around me. So, yeah. She even let that know herself, so it's not really that surprising. Let's just go after Lynn. I'll get her. I give Rosary a look. and she nods at me. Then I run off to catch up with Lynn. I feel like even though she apparently has been able to read all of our minds, but she still finds us interesting, she said, and whatnot. So, you know, I feel like we have at least some sort of connection with Lynn. So if someone is able to bring her back, it would definitely be us. Hey Lynn, wait for me. Oh, it's you. I think I'm done here, but what do you want? You tried to tell us your secret, so I want to hear all of it. Are you really able to read minds? I thought over what she said. All her examples were things you could just infer, even if one was fairly insightful. Which means they're not very good proof that Lynn can read minds. It's true. I don't know why, but I am able to read minds. Are you scared now? I guess it's creepy for you to get your mind read, so you shouldn't deal with me anymore. You're still my Lynn. You're still my trainer. I don't care if you're able to read minds or not. Exactly, we just gotta be more careful what we're thinking in the future. Huh? What are you saying? I can see everything you are thinking. Your perverted thoughts are all clear to me. You know that. Do you know and think that I am a pervert who just stares at your breast, but you've spent time with me, right? So I'm not going to part with you, no matter what happens. Uh-huh. Lynn turns her back on me and walks away. She doesn't believe it. I feel like Lynn is going to leave me. Lynn! I'll find you wherever you go. I'll follow you to the far corners of the earth to learn your fighting techniques. Stalker alert. You still need to keep your promise. I shout at her. I shouted loud enough to be sure she'll hear. Boy. If you still want to learn from me, at least build up some strength. Lynn says, her back still turned to me. I could still follow her now, but I don't. Because I believe in her. Because her words reassure me. I think I'll still be with her like before. Right, Lynn? She was smiling at the end, wasn't she? You guys need to be careful who you mess with. I was taking a walk because I couldn't sleep, and some morons attacked me while I was out. I guess they couldn't see my face in the dark. Poor bastards. I can't see them either, but at least I can read their minds. Those guys in the slums can't match me, even if they all attacked me at once. Well, it was good for some stress relief. I've been frustrated throughout the day. During the day, I had to deal with those military police scum. Then a bunch of rich people showed up. Everything that happened today got on my nerves. But why did I do that? I hate rich people. I really do. But I think it was too obvious. If it were my old self, I would have just cussed them out and moved on. I don't think that's true. An image flashes into my head, but I clear it away quickly. An image of his relieved face when that blonde woman showed up. I thought he only ever looked at me that way. Come on, it's nothing to do with me how that boy looks at anyone. Damn, what the hell am I thinking? I shake my head vigorously. Well, it seems that everything is going well. Who's there? I quickly turn back, but nobody is there. I can't even sense a mind, but I am sure I felt a spine-chilling presence. I guess the day must have tired me out. I think I'm too sleepy to get my head around anything. It's not unusual for me to just get tired out of nowhere. I must just be wiped out from the fight earlier today. Could it be that Viridis, or was it Green? That it's Lynn? On the following day... What? Wasn't that the mansion? Oh, look at this cherry blossom. Those are cherry blossom trees, right? So, is this the place? A grand hotel stands in the center of the city, far away from the slums. I'm in the big park next to that hotel. This place is risky for me, as Kurokawa Saibatsu owns the area, but I had to visit this place for a meeting. Nina! Tadayoshi-sama! Hi, Nina. I didn't make you wait long, did I? No, I just got here too. Lise is with her, as I expected. Of course, Nina doesn't go, or it's more like Lise doesn't leave Nina's side. Just assume that I will always be with my lady, no matter where she goes. Exactly. I knew that. Lina is too weak to act alone, so Lise has to be with her. So, Nina, you asked me to come out here. Has something happened to you? The ever-thoughtful Nina asked me to meet up with her. Something important must have happened to her. I have things to tell you, and favors to ask of you. Okay. You know I'll listen to anything you have to say. I pretend to be calm, but my heart is beating hard. She wanted me to come alone, so I'm guessing it's something that Rosary and the others shouldn't know. I wait for her to speak, my breath catching in my throat. Nina glances at Lise, who nods back at her. Oh no, I was afraid of this. Tadayoshi-sama, I will return to Germany soon. What? I knew that they would come, but I'm not really ready to hear it. Because Lin told you to? Yesterday Lin told Nina that if she's been thinking about going home, she should. And that made her up her mind, didn't it? No, it's not because Lin told me to. I know Lise is concerned, and we are supposed to return to Germany. But we are not returning right now. There are still things we need to do here. Nina, is that... Half of your guesses may be right. As for the other half, I can't tell you yet. Uh-huh. I guess she's got her own reason for not revealing everything. It's better not to pry. Now, she still has a favor to ask of me. Nina, what were you going to ask me for? Yes, it's about Lin. Lin, huh? Is it about the telepath thing Lise mentioned yesterday? Nina and Lise nod at me. What does that mean? Does Lin have the ability to read minds? I don't know the details, but I have heard that there truly are people with special powers like that. But most of the people who claim to be able to read minds are simply perceptive and keenly observant. But she told me exactly what I was thinking, without a single error. I do believe she has some sort of supernatural power. So, a telepath is someone with a particular special power beyond that of mere mortals. On that point, I don't believe she really read rosaries or my minds then. It's not really uncommon for a boy of my age to think dirty thoughts, and girls at Rosary's age think about dieting. I agree with you, Tadayoshi-sama. I don't think she read my mind either. I think she read it through my gestures, or she tried to bluff me. In that case, I'm the only one whose thoughts Lin read completely, correct? I can't speak for Rosary without asking her directly. But without investigation, we can't be sure if Lin is a telepath or not. No need to, my lady. Even if she is a telepath, it has nothing to do with us. Why is Lise trying to stop Nina in such a hurry? If Nina wanted to investigate something, the Rickensteins could do it for her. Understood, Lise. After answering Lise, Nina takes a breath. Nina opens her mouth slowly, as if she's letting me know it's going to be very important. What I am going to tell you is based on the premise that Lin-san is a telepath. Tadayoshi-sama, don't ever part with Lin-san. Huh? What do you mean? I don't have any plans to leave her, obviously. Stay that way, please. I am sure Lin-san is bearing a big burden. Should anything happen to her, you're the only one who could help her. Okay. Nina raises her voice. She makes an appeal to me, her cheeks flushed red. But why would Nina say that? Maybe she knows something? Hey, Nina! As I try to ask her, Lise interrupts me. Mr. Tadayoshi, please understand this. For my lady. Lise bows to me. I can't believe she'd bow to anyone other than Nina. She must have reasons of her own. Don't worry, Nina. I want to help Lin if she's in trouble. I think it's our duty and only natural to want to help someone who's in trouble. Tadayoshi-sama. I borrowed that from Rosary though. I blurt out what Rosary always says. It's kind of embarrassing to actually say it out loud. That's so great, Tadayoshi-sama. That's the reason Nina chokes up before she can finish. I put my hand on Nina's head, gently petting her. Nina answers me with a shining smile. My lady, staying here for too long is no good for your health. I guess Lise wants me to leave Nina for now. Lise is right. I'll see you, Nina. Come to the church whenever you can. I'll be waiting for you. After saying those words, I run out of the park. I think I should leave Nina for now, as Lise wants me to. You have done well, my lady. Lise, I tried so hard. Indeed you did. I observed your effort. Poor Nina. Tears start to flow from Nina's eyes. Nina must have been holding back her tears while Tadayoshi was here. My lady. Lise hugs Nina as though hugging a younger sister. Lise, oh my god. Nina cries out loud as a baby. Nina's decision to part with her precious one wasn't so easy. She tries not to cry, but her tears keep flowing. He made my lady cry like this. Oh my god, don't hurt him for that. I would have choked him to death if I could. But killing him will make her master's decision in vain. Lise clenches her fist, resisting her rage against Tadayoshi. My lady, we are not done yet. I know. I'm fine. There are still things we need to do. Nina can't stay calm as her emotions burst out from within. It is not done yet. We still have things to do. Nina tells herself that to prevent her mind from collapsing, Lise keeps on hugging Nina. I'm still worried about that organization I heard about in a recent report. The organization is nothing more than a rumor, but I heard that they are plotting something in Japan. If they pose any threat to my lady, I will deal with them. I don't believe their plan will harm us, but I have a bad feeling about it. My crisis management skills are warning me. In my experience, such premonitions are never wrong. Tadayoshi Kurokawa, it seems that some dangerous presence has their eyes on you. Oh my god, so is the organization that she's talking about the one, is it the one that the mysterious man is trying to set together? Which then also consists out of me, right? Because let's assume for a second that this particular organization that Lise is thinking about is the Lepidoptera one that, you know, the mysterious man approached us about. That would be really strange, because then we're kind of becoming part of something that we don't even know anything about yet, and that is apparently wanting to do evil, but somehow we are part of that. That either means we are randomly selected, or we were chosen at birth, or something like that. I have no freaking idea. But I'm almost certain that this dangerous presence that they're talking about, because there's only one other presence, right? That's pretty much that, the mysterious man. So it's gotta be that one. Running the whole way back is part of my training. At this point, I can run the whole way easily. A trash bin on the road catches my eyes. Unlike the one in the slums, people dump newspapers in this bin. Not that there are many bins in the slums. I skipped reading today's paper because I had to get to my meeting with Nina. I pick the paper up and start reading it. One of the major articles grabs my eye. Oh my god! Military police officers brutally murdered in the slums? Oh no. Aren't they the ones I ran into yesterday? I'm sure the dead officers in this article are the same ones, and someone murdered them brutally. An image of Lise flashes through my mind. That can't be. I shake those fantasies from my mind, then resume my run back to the church. Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna end the video here. Oh my god. So, Lise, or Nina, and Tadayoshi are pretty much no more. Like, we were sort of a couple, but it was more of a forced thing. And she was still my fiance in, I guess, in theory and whatnot, but I guess that was like a breakup, right? So at least that's how Nina looked at it, and Lise as well. I'm not sure how Tadayoshi took it though, because he seems to be fine. I thought like, alright, yeah, no, I will do as you say, and then he just runs off and it's like, la 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 la, let me read the newspaper. Like, he didn't seem that heartbroken. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, his entire life has changed so dramatically, and I feel that Nina is perhaps something more of the past for him, whereas everything else is sort of part of his new life. So I don't think he minds too much about Nina, as sad as it may be. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. My throat is a little bit sore, and I need to prepare for some other things as well. So once again, I want to thank you guys so very much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!